Hello and welcome back to boomxbeautybeat. My name is Laura and you are taking part in the Ultimate Transformation Plan 777. This is a particular series called The Dating Detective. This entire year I've created to transform many areas of your life. Love is one of them, and with that I'm going to explain to you the secrets to meeting the man or woman that you want in order to have that pure, true love experience. This is video 4 in the series, so if you haven't seen any of the other videos, I would suggest going back to the first video and walking through it in order, because it does have kind of a method to its own madness, and hopefully it will help get you to the readiness point that the other viewers have been following along with in order to meet their perfect person or to transform their current relationship, either. So I want to explain how I was able to attract not just like one or two, but actually hundreds of suitors. And it's ongoing still, but I have found someone, and I'll explain how that has worked out and what's happening with that, and how it was that I was able to sift through to find the right person for me. That is another whole nother thing. First, we have to attract people in order to sift, and I'm going to explain that one to you today. Now, you guys remember where I came from, okay? I came from a place where I was a lot heavier, 125 pounds heavier, but the weight that you're at doesn't really matter. What matters is that how you're resonating and how you're vibrating and how you're feeling on the inside. It doesn't matter if you aren't perfectly symmetrical, or if you've got quirks and twerks and different things about yourself. What matters is how you are expressing yourself into the world and where you're vibrating at. And as long as you're within your authentic self and you're vibrating at that level, you can attract suitors. It doesn't matter what you look like, but it does, because you always have to shine up yourself to maximize the possibilities for yourself. And I'll explain how that works. If you so happen are at a place where, just think of life with a series of bus stops. If your bus stop isn't even close to your final destination, you may need to do more work on yourself before you're ready to meet that soul divine partnership. If you're close bus stop wise to your final destination, maybe you could walk the last couple of stops to your final destination. It's possible for you to begin this journey, but I would suggest to refrain from it if you're nowhere near comfortable in your own skin. You're not at a readiness point. No one can fill that for you. No one can give you unconditional love unless you first are giving it to yourself. And this whole series is a journey of uncovering how to kind of get to the readiness place, and once you're at that close to readiness place, how to move on through to that final destination of the true love experience. So now I'm going to give you practical secrets and steps and strategies in order to how and where to meet that future love. The first secret I'm going to give you is to be in a daily readiness state. What I mean by that is that to feel within your soul that you're ready. And here's what you do. You're going to prepare and you're going to groom yourself every single day to the highest attractive state that resonates with you. What I'm saying is overdress, Sunday best, whatever that looks like for you. Every single day, overgroom, overcare for yourself from head to toe. It doesn't matter, like I don't wear long nails. I always make sure that I'm completely for myself groomed, legs shaved. That's what's good for me. Some people like non-shaved legs. That's fine. Whatever that looks like for you when you're at your ultimate best. And you're going to do that on a daily basis when you're in this mode, actually ongoing. Because if you do that, your vibration naturally rises higher because you're feeling fine, you're feeling fresh. If you wear, you know, black and rainbow eyeshadow and rainbow clothes, it doesn't matter. Whatever your highest resonation is in terms of your image, what you feel best showing to the world, that is what I want you to do on the daily basis, okay? And I'm going to show you what happens. Sometimes this is going to feel ridiculous. What will happen though is it will make you walk and it will make you talk in a different way. Even if it's just literally to go to the post office to drop off mail, and it seems absolutely ridiculous to spend an hour and a half preparing and grooming yourself for the post office. But let me tell you, when you're vibrating at a level that demands respect because you respect yourself, it is an automatic magnet for your divine counterpart. And you don't know where you're going to meet them. It doesn't matter if you're not symmetrical, like I said, in facial features, or fit a mold physically for society. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you radiate a glow that is undeniable with every step that you take and every move that you make. Dress in whatever you consider to be your hottest outfits, with everything painted, glowed up, shined up, hair, nose trimmed, clothes steamed, and put together. Doesn't matter what type of clothes, it doesn't matter what you like to wear. Every day. Now, the trick is to do it, here's the juice, for yourself. You're not doing it to attract anybody, you're doing it to glow within yourself. Not to impress others, but to impress yourself. And really what others think doesn't matter one little doggone bit. If you resonate with wearing, like I said, rainbows or, you know, who knows, whatever, every day, as long as you're loud and you're proud, that is what's important. And I'll explain. I was watching on the elliptical, just so happened to pop up because I like to watch music videos. I was watching Lizzo, you know Lizzo, the singer, and in her artistry, she's a plus size woman, and whoop whoop, I was plus size most of my life, and she portrays this queen-like energy, and even in her videos, she sometimes shows transformations where she's kind of like, I was watching this one where she was in this gray sweatsuit, whatnot, and you know, hiding who she was, and then in the video she did a transformation and started like shining and rocking her queen-like existence, and bazamo, you could even feel in the video how that translated and how it would attract people just because she shined herself up and made it loud and proud. Her sovereignty was magnetic. And so what I'm trying to say is your goal is to shine the light that you are at all times. At all times. Your goal is to get to an aligned state so that that shine is your natural state. That is where you're always resonating from. There is no, you know, I don't feel like it today. You're vibing daily, high, high, high. That is where your soul person is going to come from. They're going to find you. When I walk into a grocery store and I'm in my 52-year-old skin, I have men, which I'm hetero, doesn't matter if you're male, female, It's female and male energies are irrelevant. It doesn't matter what you're what you want to attract. If you're a male and you want to attract another male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just talking for me personally, because I happen to be hetero. I have men literally following me. They can feel the vibration as I walk up and down the aisles. They run to cash out when I'm cashing out, and they're fighting to ask for my number when I walk out the grocery store. And this is not a word of a lie. When you hear people say, oh, I don't meet anybody in the grocery store, I'm doing it because I'm not in there trying to meet anybody at all. I'm just walking up and down the aisle, but I'm vibrating an energy that is sensual, it's confident, it's powerful, it's something that is like a magnet, and it is a magnet. And I'm going to continue talking about where are great places to meet potential candidates. Well, we know about online dating. Whether you like it or don't like it, it is an amazing venue in order to meet bulk loads of people. My online dating experience was ridiculous. It was actually so much energy thrown at me, I became pretty overwhelmed. I mean, hundreds and hundreds upon hundreds just with that alone, never mind the walking about town. So it doesn't matter even if you're physically going out, you have the opportunity at home to create that experience if you so choose to. I will be explaining in a future video how my profile and my pictures and all of that stuff created this ridiculous response from men, and it was just wild. And how I was able to, you know, even attract men that financially were wildly successful. It doesn't matter where you're at financially. You can do that even if that is one of the things that is, you know, super important to you, to find somebody who is very financially secure, whether that's because you are and you don't want to have to find somebody and like pay for everything, whatever your reasoning is, or whether your lifestyle demands that you have someone else who has that financial success, period. Doesn't mean that'll make you happy, but if that's what you're looking for, that's what you'll get. I'm just going to talk about a few of the ways like that I've had these encounters, like from just stopping and writing in my journal in coffee shops. You know, if you go to a local pub like bingo night or karaoke or whatever with a girlfriend, libraries, walking down the street, even driving in my car, I have had experiences where there has been a magnetic attraction. I get approached just about everywhere I go. The gist of what I'm saying is that wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever hobbies or places you like, or, you know, live music events, if you like to volunteer at places, if you've got, you know, other parenting events at school because that's where your kids are going, it doesn't much matter. The multitude, as I said, of online circumstances, you can meet a divine counterpart just running errands, just at the grocery shopping store, just at the pharmacy. All are touch points for that encounter. They're all touch points going down to get your mail. You're, however, not just interested in anyone, and we have to talk about that. So in this whole attraction game, not a game, reality actually, it is magic, but when you're doing it, you're mining for gold. You are looking for a vibrational match to yourself. What you're looking for is somebody that gives you just this wild electric jolt. You want a match to your electric energy or something close to it. I've talked about this in previous videos, and if you want to take a look at those videos, go back to the Dating Detective series, start from from the first video and work your way through. If you need a high vibrational person, you need them to meet you at a soul level vibration. You don't want a complete fixer-upper. You don't have the time or energy for that, okay? I have been there and done that. It is not a fun thing to do, and it is going to make you waste years upon years of your life. You also don't want to indulge in anxious, people-pleasing yourself. If that is something that you have done in the past or resonate with, I certainly do, because I'm an empath. Remember, you're strong and you are completely whole on your own. The person you meet, the person you want to create a love synergy with, and you don't want somebody who's going to exhibit toxic behaviors that are going to suck you dry of energy. You want a love synergy, not a toxic blast. In order to do that, you have to sit on an inner throne where someone has to have the ability to offer that unconditional whole love that you currently possess. Because when I'm talking about a throne, I'm talking about now you've learned how to unconditionally love yourself and have it to give to another person. And if someone doesn't have that, you don't want them. You don't want them. They're there to suck on your beautiful energy. So you want to release any vampires that you feel are vampire-like because they're vibrationally low, they're negative in energy, they're 3D material world energy solely, they don't know how to get to a soul level. Next, 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 and next, next, next again. You're going to have to next a lot of people because you're going to be vibing so high. They need the ability to offer you an equal reciprocation of that unconditional love experience. Now, you might meet somebody that you can see through that they have some 3D facade going on, but their soul is dying to come out. Meaning maybe their ego's sticking out a little far right now, but you can see right past it. You can see right past into the beauty that they are. You can play around with that energy a little bit. So what I'm saying is you can give them a little time to raise their vibration if they're close, but they've got some soot that needs washing off, some vibrational soot, some 3D vibrational dirt. That's still a possible option, because sometimes, like in a twin flame connection, and I want you guys to go and look up twin flame connections and research that if you feel like you might have somebody like that in your life that is a supercharged energy to you, but there's some definitely some, like, you have some energy that you're bouncing off each other, like you might have to vibe a little higher and they're vibing a little higher because you're vibing a little higher, and that takes a little dance back and forth in order for you to get into sync. That's a whole rabbit hole to go down. That is a possibility that did occur with me. You initially trigger until you get to a final healing stage within each other, because you're basically the same soul broken in two, and you're meeting each other to get to that final level. We all have free will, mind you, so remember, free will means that even though you meet somebody that you know that they're the one for you, but they don't know and they can't get to the knowing place, sometimes you have to release them and go to the next soul mate. There are thousands and thousands for you out there. So don't waste your entire existence time taking too much time waiting for somebody to change. Time here in this journey is a precious gift, and we are all meant to have a divine counterpart. We are meant to feel that unconditional love from another counterpart once you've reached that within yourself. So like I said, you're sifting for gold. You're not accepting dirt or fool's gold, because that is what you are. That's what you are. That is who you are. And only pure gold can be melted together to create a pure gem. You understand? So you can only melt pure gold together to make that shiny gold nugget that's unified into one of a connection. That is what you're divinely here to experience. I hope that helps. And I want you guys to stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment, because all that energy is going to give you a boost into your soul to help you connect closer to the pure love experience that you're absolutely deserving of and already have found energetically. Now you're just going through the motions of your daily life, vibrating high, in order to have them come running to you. Okay? So love you guys, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.